Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, I just want to talk about last night. Bishop Whitehead had a press conference in New York um, after alleged his two robbers was caught. So, both of them, as far as we know, the description is that both of them are black and they're 23 years old, male. Right now, the third suspect is at large, but I want to talk about this press conference. Um, Something odd is going on. I'm going to say it again, like I said way back when. Something is odd with that entire, like investigation, robbery, what have you. I don't understand the attention towards it. You can look at Bishop Whitehead and tell he's very flashy. Naturally, if you're flashy, gaudy, you'll get wrong. Naturally, especially now, with these evictions going up, inflation, food, gas going up, you're going to get robbed, naturally. I think he enjoys the attention because he went from the robbery, which is understandable, to telling D.L. Hughley he's going to fight him for $1 million. And D.L. Hughley was like, boy, bye, to Larry Reed and Jives threatening to sue them for alleged misinformation, which I don't know how that's misinformation because they got the information from a news article. Oh, and they showed the lab on their stream. And then recently, him putting his hands on a woman who he claims was trying to attack him. We all saw the video of that. I don't think he knows how church works, or he pretends to know and just ignore it. But I've seen so many different angles of that video. The woman wasn't trying to attack the man. When someone has, is feeling the spirit of the Holy Ghost, they jump up, they praise, they shout. That's normal. That's church. Well, in the black church it is. That's normal. Him putting his hands on the woman was completely unnecessary. Highly unnecessary. I don't know what his reasons behind it was, but whatever it was ridiculous. He got arrested for that. So I don't know if he's going to be charged. He at least needs to be charged for at least for assault. But then, back to the press conference, we talk about how, I like to thank God for showing me the way. I like to thank him. I thank the police for capturing these burglars, and so on and so forth. my opinion, to me, the bishop isn't quote unquote a Christian. I know plenty of Christians. I know Christians who put your clothes on their back if you need money. This man isn't a Christian. He isn't godly at all. You can look at him and tell. And he keeps going back to the scam. Well, he went to jail for scamming, for one thing. I can see if he tried to become a bishop to change, as he lived in his neighborhood, he saw all these poor people, and he said, you know what, I want to change. I want to become a bishop. I want to help these people. But he doesn't. He has a storefront church, which is that. And I'm not a big fan of storefront churches. I did not like that. I mean, if you're going to have a church, I know some people might find that offensive, but I don't. I don't like storefront churches at all. I prefer a church where it's supposed to be a church, not next door to like a canvas store or we had one in the city where I used to stay at, and it was not next door to, between it was the church, and on the left side it was a hair supply store, and then on the right side it was the car tag. So as far as storefront churches, I don't go to those, and I can't do it at all. But even with that, I don't know if they have if they do like a building fund for that, or they pay property tax. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I don't like the storefront churches. But he wears Gucci, Prada, Louis V, all these brand name clothes. And some of the people in the congregation are practically starving to death. As far as what I've heard, because I tried to look up some stuff to see if he at least had like what's the thing called? Like a get together, or like a church dinner. I know what's called. Like a church dinner, he had a fundraiser, or use some of the money he had from tithes and offerings that people give him to do, give out food to his church or his neighborhood. I've never heard any of that. All I heard him do is be online, preaching, and taking people's money, basically. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I mean, I'm glad they caught the people that robbed it, but everybody's starting to get suspicious over this. I'm starting to get suspicious over this because the crime rate in New York is off the roof. I mean, I know just about probably every 10, 15 minutes there's a crime in New York, depending on where you live, especially out in Brooklyn. I mean, I talked about last week about that man that slashed that woman's face, and she wasn't doing anything. He just walked into her and cut her face, and then ran upstairs and punched another woman. So the crime rate is through the roof. And then we also don't know how the jail laws are in New York. Because with Chicago, with that bail reform, we don't know, well, okay, are they going to just let them both in and then let them out? We don't know how that's going to work. But either way, I'm hoping after all of this, Whitehead would at least calm down. But as far as his outerwear, his fashions, what have you. But I know that's not going to happen. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Ignore the background because I couldn't find any pictures, to be honest. I said, you know what? I'm just going to do 80s arcade and just roll with it because I'm just like, Tonight, however, I will be on tonight instead. I'm not going to call it Evening Chronicles because it's not really Evening Chronicles. I'm just going to call it probably Night Shift, to be honest. Because, or something random. But I will be on tonight most definitely. Thank you guys so much for listening to the video. Please push the subscribe button. Like this video. Be careful. Please be careful. Fall is here and winter is coming. Don't invite people over. Your long lost friend from 15 years ago. If they didn't show up back then, don't invite them in now. Exes, kids, what have you. Be careful out there. Be safe. Please be safe. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.